You guys, this is not a normal vlog, but Kirsten and I are going to be doing a Q&A.
Hello!
Test. Yes, you can hear the chickens.
The boys are watching us right now.
Oh, I don't care. I have had way too many.
Is laughing at me.
I've had way too many glasses of wine to care.
I love it.
By the way, I asked these questions on my Instagram, so follow me on my Instagram. But first question that I think makes sense to answer was, how did you two meet? And I feel like every time we hang out, someone asks.
I know. Well, we have known each other since babies. I wish.
By the way, we're
It's 1 o'clock.
feeling it, okay? And yes, I have jalapenos in here. If you don't know, now you do. So get on it. Sorry, I keep like brushing my foot up.
That's okay. We met simply because I love saying this now. She is dating my brother-in-law.
Perfect. That is such an easy explanation. You know what I say? I'm like, my best friend is my boyfriend's brother's.
It's a tongue twister.
Then it was fiance, so I was like, then fiance, and people would be like,
I'm like, well, wait, prepare for this. I'm about to say a whole mouthful.
Yeah. It's not that intense.
No.
It's not that complicated.
No. Even though, like, we're polar opposite in some ways.
I mean,
we're like the same. We're like sisters at heart.
yeah, exactly. And we kind of fight like sisters, but love like sisters.
Yeah. We had a fight this morning.
We did?
Not really, but like, kinda.
I did not consider that a fight.
I was like, oh god, are we
Did you
fighting?
think I was mad?
No.
I was just like, you're
I knew
so
you were
stupid.
Annoyed, and I was like, oh god.
I was just like, you're so stupid.
We don't fight.
This is why I
we've
was
had
in
like
that
one
situation.
legit fight. So anytime that like we're not fighting, I'm like, oh my god, we're fighting.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's alright. But we met because I came, okay, so obviously I knew of her, especially visiting, oh god, Seb's coming out. I'm sorry, what? Can you close the door? I obviously knew of her when Seb was like, I'm gonna bring you home to my family. But I was like, okay, she's been dating Seb's older brother for like, at that point, 5 years. So I'm like, she's like part of the family, so stop.
Seb's making faces at us.
So then I was like, okay, she's part of the family. Obviously, I have to be like, I really wanted to get along with you, but I didn't think we were. Not that I thought we were gonna be like polar opposites, but I didn't think we had anything in common.
Yeah.
And then
I thought the same.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then after like the second time, okay, this is so weird. After the second time when we came for Halloween, when we went to the pumpkin patch, when we hugged when we first saw each other, you like literally like hugged me, and like were like rubbing my back, and I was like, oh wait, this is for real, because I knew I felt the same way, but you like showed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, that was
You're
so
not a
sweet.
very good hugger. We'll get into that later. That just was another one added to my list. Anyways.
Oh my god,
Sorry.
what?
No, you showed love in other ways, but you're not a good hugger.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're kind of like, which is fine.
I'm kind of like, if I
But
don't...
we'll work on it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So then, we didn't see each other. Okay, no, the biggest gap between Christmas and our first, and like Valentine's Day. Because that was like, what, 2.5 months of not seeing each other?
Barely.
Yeah.
It's like 2 months.
But then that was the longest gap we went without seeing each other.
we were
And
like, oh god, like we were both stressing out.
We were DMing each other every single day, like all day long. I was on my Instagram DMs, like sending you videos, and you were doing the same thing. And then I was like really, really excited to come up here because obviously I was like, oh my god, we have so much to talk about, and do, because we were sending each other things to do.
Yeah. Even though we talk all the time, every single day.
I mean,
we always have something to like catch on about or catch up about. What is that TikTok? It's like, do you know the Egyptians that the most important thing a person can do in their life is die? Have you not seen that?
I have zero clue what you're
Well,
talking
you guys
about.
have to watch that.
Update each other. I'm like, so I'm going to Target now. I'm gonna go to Home Goods.
We're like each other's boyfriends.
Yeah.
And no one understands.
No.
Ever.
And obviously when Seb's like, I want to go home, I'm like, yeah, I'm so down. Because one, this place is obviously, you can tell, like, so relaxing. We do this every night. That's what makes this video so special, is because these are like porch talks, and like this is our favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Normally we have a charcuterie board, but we're waiting for dinner.
We have a big dinner, so we're trying to prepare little tummies. Okay, I feel like we've spent 45 minutes talking about that question. Let's go on to the next.
Should we do that one because it's pretty similar to the one we just answered?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lainey asked,
Hi, Lainey.
explain the first time you met and the first impressions of each other. I was like, oh my god, she's so granola.
Oh god. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was at that time. I've had a lot of phases in my life.
But I was like, okay, she's obviously the prettiest person I've ever met. Do you see her? I was like, how does she look like that? One, and you definitely weren't wearing makeup when we pulled up, and I was like, I mean, neither was I. We drove 9
That must have been
hours.
really scary.
Or 10. We drove 9 or 10 hours because the first time Seb and I came up here, we drove up PCH through Big Sur. Because I've never done that before. So it's like, okay, she's stunning. So nice. Very granola. So,
By the way, I'm 27 and she's 23. So,
but at the same time, you feel like you're 23, but also 50 at the same time.
for sure. Like, she'll say terms and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. I try and stay, like, in the loop with TikTok, but, you know.
Like, that's just an old person thing to say.
I'm not that old.
No, I'm kidding. You're really not that old.
But
For
I do
her
feel-
birthday, I was like, what did I say? I was like, you need to walk her soon.
You never know.
No, that's not a flex. Okay, so first impression, I was like, she's stunning.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, she for sure has a national park pass.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong, just so you guys know. But I'm like, that's what I got from her.
We live in the best state.
And I was like, I really hope we get along. I mean, I was obviously a little intimidated because you have been like a part of this family for so long.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like if anyone's gonna be judgy, it's gonna be her, which is fair.
Yeah.
But like, you didn't come off as that at all. Even if you were, you didn't come off as that at all.
Very good. So I feel like I have an RBF.
You were so
But I think
nice.
I've gotten better about it.
No, you were so nice.
Well, Seb kind of kept her like a little secret, at least for me, for a little bit.
What?
Not like a secret, but he wasn't like, oh my god, I'm talking to someone.
Yeah.
Like, he like explored you and then told us about it.
Explored me.
Well, I mean, that's what everyone does, you know?
Yeah.
And before he brought you home, he was like, if you look at her Instagram, you're gonna form a certain view of her, and I promise she's not that. And then once I found
know.
your Instagram,
I wish I was
like-
more shocked by that response. You guys probably... Because if you know me, you know. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
But that's just like...
Also, I used to post way different content back then.
But
so I was
also,
single.
it's so, like, my husband and I met each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
And, like, that's not normal. Well, it wasn't normal at our... We met 7 years ago. But, like, now, obviously, it's so normal. So, I don't know. I feel like, obviously, girls are just growing their Instagram and taking cute-ass photos all the time. And
Yeah.
I'm not like that, but, like,
Especially if
I don't
you're
hate on
single.
girls that do that.
Yeah.
And so when I found her Instagram, I was like, oh, she's all about the angles, all about the selfie. She does things. She travels the world. Like, and I don't know. I just kind of immediately formed an opinion about her. Like,
You're like, she's gonna be a bitch.
she could be a little sassy. But once she came, she met everyone, and she was confident and obviously so sweet and just down to earth and funny. And you can't hate Sophie. Like, if you hate Sophie, you and I need to have a conversation because I'm gonna throw some hands. But, like, literally after 5 minutes, I think you went outside because I don't know what the hell we were doing. Probably barbecuing or something.
No, you guys were.
And me, Nico, and Allie were like, she's so confident. Like, that was the first word. Which is so, like, nice and refreshing to say about a girl instead of, oh, she's pretty or she's beautiful. Like, she's confident, she's smart, she's funny. Like, she's more than that. Obviously, she's fucking stunning. But also, by the way, we had all of our candles lit and they all blew out.
Yeah,
So it's supposed to be a lot cuter. Yes. But anyways, that's the first time we met and our first impression. And yeah, I think after we first met, we obviously liked each other. It's not like we were like
No, yeah, it
weird
wasn't
about
like
each
it took
other.
till like Valentine's Day to like really click. Like no, we
Yeah.
clicked, but like we got more comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And
I've
you're
been
the most
dying-
reserved person ever. So it took a lot to like break down barriers to like understand your sense of humor and who you are, you know?
No, but I've been waiting for Seb and Nico to bring a girl home.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just waiting on Nico.
Sorry if the angle is different. My phone kind of fell.
The wind.
I really hope this isn't windy.
It's not. Should we do this one?
We already did that one.
The first one
We did those
right?
two.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Do you guys share each other's clothes and shoes?
Well, if we lived closer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We definitely share each other's shoes when we're around each other. I'm a
I'm a-
size 9.
I'm like a 9 to 9.5.
Which
I got
is
some
so
big feet.
nice because every girl
It's
I
like a
meet-
6.5 or 7.
The 7.
The 7.
I'm a 7.
Like, shut the
I want to
fuck
punch
up.
you in the face right now. Like, I will fit my fat ass foot inside of your shoe. Just let me try it on. I
No.
can. My foot can do that sometimes. But clothes, no. Sophie is a lot more petite than I am. But I feel like
I mean, like,
you
bitch.
could fit in this.
Yes, you're over exaggerating.
There's some-
We do when we're together, but I mean, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I have to wear. Really want to wear your dress. Will you ship it? I would never ask you to ship it.
Yeah.
We live 8
I
hours
did
away
ask her
from
to
each
ship
other.
her cowgirl boots to me, but
And then I realized that
learned
they're like a 7, and like they're nice to squeeze in. Not nice. They're like okay to squeeze into, but I wore them to her engagement party, and after 2 hours I took them off. So I was like, and she was going to Austin.
And
What
you
were
have
you
a
doing?
skinny foot. Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
to Austin and Round Top. You have a skinny foot and I have a wide foot. My mom says I have Flintstone feet. I mean, look at my foot. It's a fucking man's foot. I buy men's shoes.
They are pretty wide.
They're big feeties.
Come say hi, please.
Come
Please.
here, hubby.
Please. Yes. Okay. I thought he was gonna go back in.
I'm getting Pillsbury stuff.
How do you make them? Pillsbury biscuits and hot dogs?
Yeah, so do you know how to make them?
No.
Do you have any idea?
Are you
I wanna
firm
say-
on them, or is she firm on them?
I'm from
I'm
them.
honestly, I want
I
some.
want
Okay.
to.
I
So
love
you
hot
do like
dogs.
mini hot dogs. And
I
then
mean,
you
we
wrap
don't have
it.
to demonstrate.
Yeah, no, I'm
No,
just
you
saying.
wrap it in the Pillsbury. Pull up your
Dough.
TikTok and pull up the most yummy ones that you see.
Can you follow me on TikTok? I mean,
He
what is
doesn't
this?
Follow you?
I go to send him something and I don't see your username.
I
What
haven't
the
started
fuck?
using it.
Well,
yet.
come
I don't
on.
even
I
I
have-
don't think I have TikTok downloaded on my phone.
I have food things to send you.
Okay, I'll
So
download
it's
it.
kind of
That
disrespectful.
is
I'll
the
start
most
using it.
disrespectful thing I have
I
ever.
think I
heard
think
of.
I had it, and then Kirsten made me follow her, but I told her I still don't.
Can you
use it.
send Luna out here?
Huh?
Luna.
Nina, she's asleep.
Well,
That was
try harder than that. Lil.
Come on, Lou.
Lulu.
Oh, they both came.
Hola.
Come
Come on, get up
Hola,
here.
good.
You want to
He's
get up
not
here?
allowed, but let's bring him up here. Come on,
Oh,
Lil.
oh, oh, oh.
Louis.
Oh.
Come on. Oh, Lil. This is Lulu. He's 13 or 11.
13 or 11.
He's 11 and he has cancer. And so we're giving him his best life ever. And he's besties with Seb.
And he's literally the cutest dog in the world.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was the other one?
the last question.
Let's see.
No, second to last. We're only answering 5 because this video is probably already going to be close to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm over my videos being so long. This is not my choice. It just happens to be that way.
She just has the best content to share, so she can't help it.
Okay, describe each other in one word.
This is hard.
I don't even know.
This is so hard.
I think I have one. Should I go first?
Yeah.
But it doesn't work for all Kirsten vibes. But it works for, like, the Kirsten I know.
Okay.
Playful.
Ooh.
Like, I could literally just be a little girl with you.
Yeah.
And, like, we
love
can
that.
go swim and play mermaids, but we can also have, like, a deep conversation. But, like, nothing's ever taken too seriously, unless it needs to be.
Yeah. I'm gonna say relatable, even though it probably doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot to me.
That I can relate to you.
Just in general about things, like...
I think there's dog hair on my lip. No, keep going, sorry.
Just like,
Guys, we've been
That's a
drinking
lot.
since noon, and it's 6:28, so.
I don't know. I feel like
Relatable's a good one.
I don't know.
You know what that's called? Trauma.
Well, I was gonna say I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and I feel like Sophie's always like, "Oh, I'm a girl's girl," and I'm like, "Yeah, me too." But then, like, there was a big part in my life where I was a guy's guy,
Guys, girl.
a guy's girl.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I felt like I could never, as much as I love people and I like make relationships with people, I feel like there's always someone where I never feel like I could be authentically me and agree with everything, you know?
Yeah.
But with you, I can.
Yeah.
But maybe you're just like really understandable. Is that a word?
So maybe that's my word. Oh yeah, it's totally a word.
I don't know.
Sounds good.
You're just like very open-minded and you understand all angles of life.
Yeah.
And you've also been through a lot, and I've been through a lot. I don't know. It's so refreshing because I grew up in SoCal, and I didn't feel like I could get that from a lot of girls. So it's refreshing just to know that even though I'm like up in Northern California, having a Southern I don't know. I hate how like that sounds, but that's just my experience.
No, because SoCal obviously has like a stereotype, and so does NorCal.
Yeah, they both do.
Yeah.
It's about time, huh, Lou? It's about time we find someone like Soph.
Oh, are you kidding?
And now we're just waiting for Nico's girl.
This is my last and final glass of wine.
Really?
Oh, I mean, Kirsten.
It's 6:30. Most people are just getting started.
We're celebrating our 4th today because Seb and I are leaving tomorrow.
And it's fun because the local, like, town center is doing a bunch of fireworks tonight. So we're gonna barbecue.
And Kirsten was telling everyone we're going, and then she steals me in secret and goes, I don't want to go.
I said that?
You go, I'm not going.
When did I?
Bitch! When we were walking to get you ready. You go, I told Gaston, I don't want to go. I go, why are you just
I was
telling
talking
Topher?
about grocery shopping.
I go, why were you just telling
No,
Topher?
I was talking about grocery
Oh,
shopping.
and
No,
you go-
I'm going. Because we had plans to do mini pigs in a blanket wrapped in bacon.
I'm so confused.
And we are in our own worlds,
Ignore
clearly.
the
And we
chickens.
realized that
I mean, they're so annoying, Allie, if you're
they
watching
did that
this.
in our entire ceremony.
You guys, Kirsten got married back here. What vlog was it? If you haven't seen it was like the one with Lexi's baby shower vlog. We were like walking through the backyard because Kirsten got married here, and it was the most stunning, beautiful wedding in the world. But that
18,
noise.
Was it 18 times?
Yeah, we were counting 18 times.
Yeah. I didn't even hear until like the 16th because I was just staring into my husband's eyes. But
Last question is, if you had one pet peeve about each other, what would it be? Do you want to go first? I've been answering first
Are
the
you
entire
sure?
time. Yeah.
Well, I have a few, which I didn't realize until this, after I saw the questions.
Okay.
But the first one that comes to mind is how Sophie is not a big emoji user.
Okay, that's a
We've talked about this.
She thinks when I'm texting I sound mad because I don't send emojis.
Lulu,
There's no need for emojis in the everyday text message. I'm sorry.
I could literally tell a story in emojis. In the beginning of our friendship, I was like, she's probably annoyed with me right now, but that's okay. she can be annoyed with me. And then I would soon, like, quickly realize that she's not annoyed with me, and it's just how she texts.
I'm like the driest texter ever.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, don't text
Like,
me.
I would ask her something, and she'd be like, yeah, like, YA. And I'd be like, alright.
Where you at?
Y-A, not W-Y-A.
YA? I never say wah.
It would be like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, are you... Yeah, no, she's cut off after this one. She
Not a
does
good
not
hugger.
hug well. But it's okay. I never used to hug well. But once you become a Garday, you will start to hug better. So, we'll get her there. She's only 2 years in. I'm 7 years in. She's got like 5 more years to go. Grease. No, I didn't say the third.
You just did. My
No.
hugging.
Your hugging and your emoji use. Your third one is that Sophie and I both love our left side. So, on my wedding day,
This is 4, by the way.
4, it's literally number 3. A big issue on my wedding day.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was at the beginning, but
She was in the middle of every single picture. This is no issue.
I gave Sophie the look, and she was like, right, it's your wedding day. And I was like, exactly. So all of my wedding day, she knew not even to, like, look at me or even say anything because it's my fucking wedding day. And I automatically get left side.
You were in the middle of every single picture ever.
Well, with my photographer, because she had to have Brooke on one side and you on one side. But
And
like
Brooke got the left.
Okay, but I'm saying like in general.
Oh yeah,
I'm
if it's
saying-
not your wedding, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting the left
Well,
side. That's why I'm here right
You
now.
and I kind of flip off when it's not my wedding day.
But, like-
And then for her birthday, she's like, bitch, it's not your wedding day anymore. And then she automatically took it, and I was like, fuck, I'm literally not even going to try and argue this right now, because I would say the same thing.
Okay, are you ready for yours?
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever heard about it.
I'm sure I have plenty. Number 1, she's the most stubborn human being. If it wasn't her idea, it's not a good idea. I'll be like, why don't you do this and this? And she's like, no. And then like months down the road, she'll be like, I should have done that. But never admit that that was my idea. Okay, well, point blank period,
Wait.
you're the most stubborn person I know. Are you not?
No, I am.
Okay, so
And
wait, let me think about my other pet peeve. Oh, homegirl. Okay, back on the stubborn train. Any of my friends know I'm so good at setting a boundary. I will be like, I don't like this, this, and this, and here's why. 'Cause I protect my peace. I need to stop cussing. I protect my peace. I protect my energy. This girl literally peer pressures, and I'm not one to give in to peer pressure. But for some reason, she has a chokehold on me and makes me feel guilty. Like, that's toxic.
I'm trying to push you out of your boundaries.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You should be in sales. I don't know.
Maybe you should just be like, hey, I'm setting a boundary, and be firm
No,
about
I
that.
realized that with you.
And say that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't say that, I'm like, oh.
You're like, let's push this shit.
I absolutely annoyed that I was literally out of bed. Like, oh. We're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. Okay.
I look hammered. I can't even. Okay, we're gonna end off the video. She's gonna keep drinking. I'm not.
Oh, that's one thing about us.
She will have like a million glasses of wine, and I'll have 3, and I'll be hammered, and she'll finally get.
No, I drink a whole bottle of. I'm not like bragging, but
No, it's honestly not a flex at all.
it's not. It's expensive.
Yeah.
But I will have an entire bottle of wine and barely feel buzzed, so I need at least 2 to feel what she feels at 3 glasses.
2 glasses, honestly. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. We love you. Let me know if you want to see some more Kirsten content. They will, obviously. And I'll see you next week. Bye. I just go like this.